I've never been to US before, so once I get off the flight, I feel everything is different from my country, obviously. And the first difficulty I found in my life was eating.
It's hard for those Chinese students who just came to the state for the first year for college. They don't like the food on campus because it's not Chinese-like.
When I first got here, the food at 100 Base Zero is really nice, but it's basically the same every day, so it's like a little bit boring. The vegetables here are just salads. But in China, we have like real vegetables and cooked and flavored. It's just more interesting than vegetable here, and I miss that.
I would say food is a big part of all Chinese life. When we celebrate, we don't actually party like here. We usually gather around a reunion and we eat. So food represents a lot for Chinese.
I was trying to, get some decent food, but obviously it's not really easy to find a restaurant like the restaurants in China.
If you're coming from China, like different kind of region have different kind of food. I come from Chongqing, which is the southwestern region of China, so the food over there is like famous for the hot and spicy.
In Beijing, our cuisine is more salty comparing to the southern regions, and also we eat less rice. We eat more dough, such as dumplings and steamed buns and noodles.
In Guangzhou, we eat very typical Cantonese food. We pay a lot of attention to freshness and the original flavor of the ingredient without using too much seasoning.
In Shanghai, we have some really unique food that people in other parts of China don't really know, such as mooncake. I mean, mooncake is common, but we have meat mooncake. Meat mooncake.
Most of Americans do think like Panda Express is like a symbol of Chinese food.
But actually that's not the real Chinese food. Totally different kind of food. A lot of my friends, Chinese friends, moved out after freshman year. And I'll say most of Chinese, but I didn't because I like the way that dorms is set up. I like to eat all kind of American food, like burgers, pizzas, all the food that will make you fat. When I eat Chinese food, that's when I'm missing home, I think.
Getting away from home for so long, you need something to remind you of your family and the environment that you are coming from. And the first thing that can provide me the feeling of family is like the food.
Right now I'm making the food which is called 麻辣香锅 in Chinese. It's like cooking like assorted like meats and vegetables together with like hot and spicy flavor.
Also like cooking for like with the friends, it's an enjoyable moment. It reminds me of like the environment I grew up with. It reminds me of my grandma, grandpa, my mom, or all kind of like family stuff. Cause yeah, the taste of my family are like hot and spicy.